Hello, Gemini. I hope you're all doing well. This is your love reading through the end of May 2020. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And it's not going to resonate for everyone, so just let your intuition guide you to what might be meaningful for you. And you may want to check out the other signs that make up your chart. Sometimes those readings have additional messages. And thank you all for your support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. So we're going to start by pulling an overall energy card for you, Gemini, for love through the end of June 2020. And we're getting tenderness. The energy of tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. Very nice. Let's pull 3 cards, see what your situation is, Gemini. We're getting the Two of Coins, the Magician, and the Page of Wands. So the overall energy of tenderness, it feels like you maybe need to bring some tenderness into a situation, maybe be a little bit tender with yourself. But you're juggling some type of decision when it comes to manifesting something you're passionate about here with this Page of Wands. This is fire energy, so it could be a fire sign that you're wanting to manifest a love situation with. Let's get another card for the Two of Coins, the Magician, and the Page of Wands. And we're getting the Ace of Wands. So you're trying to manifest a passionate new beginning. It does feel to me like it could be with a fire sign, but it is with somebody that you feel very passionate about. Tenderness is the energy, that activates our capacity to open your heart and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. We do have a lot of passion here. So there could be a message here about maybe not being ruled by the passion as much. Put a little tenderness to go with this fiery passion. Sometimes passionate energy can be a little bit overwhelming, but it does feel like you've made a recent decision to manifest something, a connection with another person. And like I said, there is a passionate new beginning and there is a lot of passion here. So let's get a card for this row. And we're getting, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So this is somebody that you know. It could be a friendship that's developing into more. It could be somebody from your past that's come back and you've made the decision to manifest this connection. But like I said, I just get this this feeling that this passionate energy can be a little bit overwhelming. You are manifesting this. It feels to me like you've decided that this person could be the one. And you have a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion between you, but it feels to me almost what's lacking is maybe a little bit of tenderness to go with this passion. So let's get 3 more cards here. We're getting the Two of Wands, the Fool card, and the Page of Pentacles. Right underneath the Page of Wands is the Page of Pentacles. And this is to me about bringing some commitment, some grounding, some stable energy into this situation. Like I said, it does feel like, how in the initial stages of connecting with someone, there is that fiery passion. And kind of the grounded stability comes a little bit later in the situation. But under this Two of Coins, we have the Two of Wands. This is about a passionate decision to take a risk, take a leap of faith, and start a new journey here. And it does feel like, so then towards, maybe more towards the end of June, the 1st of July, when it comes to this passionate decision, you're going to start a new journey with this connection and bring this grounded, stable, secure energy into this situation. You know, and maybe this grounding energy is going to allow there to, you know, this tenderness energy to come through in this connection. This could also be an earth sign. So we have, you could be dealing with a fire sign or an earth sign here, Gemini. But let's get another card for the Two of Wands, the Fool, and the Page of Pentacles. And we're getting the Nine of Swords. This is worry, stress, fear, and anxiety. That feels to me like why this grounding energy needs to come in. You need to embark on this new journey of being grounded, Gemini. You're faced with a choice. And when you're dealing with this decision here, this passionate decision, it's going to cause you a little bit of anxiety. You know, maybe some sleepless nights. You're going to be maybe all up in your fear about this situation because this is taking a risk. It does feel to me like, you know, this person, this passion, you're afraid maybe. It's all kind of, you know, passion can be a little bit superficial. And you're maybe a little bit afraid that when you bring tenderness into this situation, and you get, you know, this grounding, stable, secure energy into this situation, this is new, that you may, you know, this other person may still be in this passionate energy and not ready to accept the tenderness and the grounding energy coming in. But let's get a card for this row. And we're getting, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So when you're in your fears here, you know, reach out to your support system. You know, you feel like this could be the one, and that's a lot of pressure. Like I said, this is new energy. It's just getting up off the ground. There's a lot of passion. You feel like they're the one, and here you are. It's a lot of pressure because you want to do things right, Gemini. It feels to me like an energy of, I don't want to screw this up. And you make this passionate decision to take this leap of faith. You're going to take a risk here. And here you are. I mean, this is, you know, passionate communication. But this is grounded, stable communication about a commitment. Maybe you're going to communicate that you'd like to deepen this relationship, this connection. You'd like to take it to a deeper level here with this Page of Pentacles. And that's going to get you all up in your fears. And when that happens, reach out to your support system. Allow your support system to talk you off this cliff. You know, there is no gain without risk. You got to keep that in mind. You know, but allow your tenderness to come forward. Don't just be all passionate about this. Allow grounded, stable energy to come in. And it is going to feel like a big, huge risk. We have the Magician manifesting a new beginning, a new journey here. You know, you're going to jump off this cliff here. And like I said, it's going to create a lot of fears and a lot of stress. Because you're under the pressure of feeling that this person could be the one. So let's get some advice for you, Gemini. And we're getting codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That is very interesting. It could be that this addiction to this passionate energy, you know, all kinds of things can be addictive, and passion can be just as addicting as any drug, depending upon the level of passion. But you maybe need to look at your own addictions here. If you have an addiction to maybe thinking that this person is the one, maybe moving things a little too fast, it feels like. And maybe this other person, maybe you're feeling a little bit codependent. Maybe this other person is feeling a little bit codependent. But and that's where this Nine of Swords energy comes in. It's all pretty positive until you get to these fears, these worries. And maybe your codependency, maybe you're addicted to overthinking, overstressing, over worrying a situation to death. You're overthinking this instead of allowing your intuition um, and your heart to guide you. You may be um, too much in your head. You're addicted to overthinking a love situation, and that's not always going to work when it comes to emotions, when it comes to a love situation. And so, make sure that there's tenderness here, that you allow yourself to be tender with yourself also. Um, tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. So be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with this other person. Try not to overthink it too much. Um, let your friends help you, get support. This could be the one. And try not to have that energy put so much pressure on you, Gemini. So I hope this was helpful. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.